right? I'm not doing no more music videos anymore. So then I decided, okay, let me utilize my dance skills. A lot of people like the way I dance on YouTube, and people all the time would tell me, hey, you should do dance tutorials and things of that nature. So I took that as an opportunity to kind of start teaching kids how to dance. So my mentor at the time gave me an opportunity to teach kids in like a middle school. I was teaching at two schools. I would teach at like 2:30 to like 5, like after school program, and then from like 6 to like 8. And I would get paid $15 an hour, and I was in New York. So that ain't that much money, but hey, 19, 20-year-old, that's calm. I was feeling like the man. I felt like I was rich. This is my first time I actually have a job, and I'm actually making like, I'm getting a check. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling myself now, right? Cool. And on the side, I'm kind of doing like these gigs where I would do performances and things of that nature. I joined the Seventh Ave Squad, which is associated with the Nets. So you know how you watch basketball and they have like T-shirt tosses or like mini games in between commercials and things. I was doing that. So as you can see, I'm with T-Pain. This is me over here in the middle. You get real close, you can see, like, look at my face. And that's T-Pain right there. Shout out to the Seventh Ave Squad. Yeah, that was top. I used to do music as well, so this was me performing at one of my good friends' daughters' Sweet 16, and they had me perform one of my songs. I'm not gonna say the name of it. You'll find it, and yeah, okay. And then here is some of the students that I've taught. And man, they are so grown now. It's kind of crazy. It makes me feel like old as hell. I ain't gonna lie. But man, this is going to be a very uncomfortable video for me because it's bringing up a lot of emotions. Yep, these are them again. But I had a great time teaching them. But again, $15 an hour wasn't doing it for me. But I was able to go through with it because I loved it and I had joy with it. And, there was moments where I want to uppercut some of the kids because they just had an attitude that I don't know what was wrong with it. But when you're dealing with middle school kids, they just have like, I think they should be bipolar sometimes. It's just it happens. They're having growing pains. It's cool. But this is Mace. If you guys know who Mace is, that's me right there. I'm just gonna move this over a little bit more down. Yeah, let me see what's going on. That is a galaxy. But yeah, that's Mace right there. Okay. So I did my fair share of performing behind people and artists and A Boogie and the T-Pains and all of that good stuff. Right? But then the whole world shut down because of the whole lockdown and yeah, crazy time in 2020. And I lost my job and there was no dance opportunities. And if there was, it was very minimal. So I decided to make a decision and say, well, let me start taking YouTube a little seriously, right? I had a dance channel, and you can see some of the results here. I started making videos back to back. I was still outside. Not gonna lie, I was one of the people that was outside during the whole situation, and I was outside, right? This video got 5.5 million views, but as you can see, no money. And this is what I was talking about. When you guys make videos that have music attached to it, and this is Juice World and NBA YoungBoy, it makes you $0. So I made $0 of 5.5 million views. If I had done that to a video that's similar to this where it was talking head, that would have easily been like a $10,000 video. You know what I mean? Cool. Another video, 2.0 million. Why did I say 2.0? 2 million. Another one. I'm dancing to Lil Nas X. He's new. Old Town Road comes out. I'm like, yo, we gotta dance to it right now. We outside in the cold. It's cold outside. Let me take this off. It's cold outside. We outside. You can kind of see it's brick. We got nothing on but t-shirts and things of that nature, right? Cool. Next video, 1.8 million. No money. And y'all can kind of see the trend that's happening here, right? So I said, you know what? I gotta switch it up. I gotta do something. Even with this, it was cool. It was cool to get views, but come on, we live in a world where you need money to make things happen, right? So I switched to making dance tutorials because again, the kids told me I was a great teacher. And I was like, you know what? Let me start believing in that thought because I had limiting beliefs in my head. Like, I don't know if I could really do that. I don't really like talking. I had a lot of social anxiety. I still have it a little bit now too. But it's gotten way better. And then I got my first viral dance tutorial, right? Look at here. I'm like, oh, we can make money on this joint. $210. I'm feeling myself. Hold on, let me turn this camera for y'all. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling it. Right? I'm hyped. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. And this is like around the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the word because the video might get flagged. But again, you gotta know this was like this what did it for me right here. I started moving different. I think a video on how to woo walk. They got 4 million. You see what I was saying that I showed you in the last example. If that video had gotten views, I would have been making money at 17, 18 years old. I made $6,000 off this video. And I remember when I saw that, I was like, all right, cool. That's how we moving. Let's do some more tutorials, right? And then I started hitting all kinds of crazy results, and we got to 50,000 views, 2022. Fast forward, right? Y'all get the point. So then I decided, you know what? Let me move out my parents' house because a lot of the times, as you can see in this last video, and if you go back to my old YouTube channel, I was recording a lot of the videos outside, right? Because I didn't have the opportunity. I didn't feel comfortable recording videos inside the house. First, we didn't have no space. Secondly, my parents did not like the fact that I was pursuing dance instead of doing something like being a lawyer, doctor. You know, the traditional fields that your parents would want you to be in to be secure, but kind of hate yourself, hate your life low key. I would only say be a nurse, doctor, and all that. I'm not trying to say we don't need these things. I just know I wasn't qualified to do that task, you know, and I knew that a long time ago. I didn't want to do any of that. I found a lot of joy in dancing, and it kind of kept me in a good headspace too. I leaned on dance a lot to kind of keep me going because I went through a lot when I was young. I got bullied for my teeth, for my lips. I've talked about this many times in my previous videos that I just didn't look like everyone else, and they did a great job reminding me of that, you know. But anyways, fast forward, I moved out my parents' house, and it's still around pandemic time, so everything is happening super fast because pandemic lasted for like 2 years. It was crazy, right? But housing market is down. I said, boom, let me take this as an opportunity. Everyone's in the house watching videos. Let me take this as an opportunity to make some bangers, right? Moved out to John. And now I can make content inside the house without having to go outside in New York in November, January, where it's like 20 to 10 degrees outside, cold, but I'm still making videos. I never complain, right? First video, bugging. Not first video, but one of the videos going crazy. $11,000, 3 million views. RPM hitting crazy on this video, okay? Another video, right? 9,000. I'm teaching, I'm going crazy. I'm making money. I'm making plays. This is what's taking my channel to the next level. And these videos are very simple. I'm not going to the too far to the left, too far to the right. I'm just doing what I know, you know? Another one, 30,000. I still make money off this video. That's how viral this video went. How to get sturdy. The whole world wanted to learn how to get sturdy at a point. And I was the face of that, right? And as you can see, I've shown you this at the beginning of the video. We made 215 so far. And this is the point where I said, okay, all right, let me start buying some toys. So I got myself a little chain, you know, Lord Hex Squad. I got a little Cartier, you know, got some more chains. And then I moved to Houston to kind of get a breath of fresh air and just be in a good space. You know what I mean? So everything happened, and then I made another channel, which is this channel here, Lord Hex Squad. Wow, we're here. Okay? Alright, cool. So when I first started this channel, I focused on mobile gaming and just gaming in general, and I started live streaming on TikTok and Twitch, and I started realizing, like, my friends would come to me like, yo, man, I'm about to start a YouTube channel. I need you to help me out. Like, what you think the first video would be? And I said, all right, I'll help you out, no problem. And his first video, I swear to God, his first video, 700,000 views. You can go look at it yourself. Go to Dose of Debbie, go to his first video. This is literally my friend in real life. If you look at his face and you look at some of my old dance videos, You will see his face in my old death. That is like that's one of my best homies, right? We talk all the time, right? You may have recognized him in the contrast video alongside with me in Saru. I will show you guys that as well. But I helped him get to that point because he didn't know how to position his YouTube video to get views, right? And then I started giving more advice. This is the screenshot of me of my earnings on TikTok, because a lot of people was like, "Hey man, how are you making money on TikTok? Show me." And I was like, "Okay, this is a perfect opportunity to show people how to grow on TikTok." I think it's very similar to YouTube. If you know how to grow on YouTube, you know how to grow on everything else. It's like the main one. It's the hardest platform to grow on, right? I made $19,000, and when I made this video, I made way more, like 36, 40,000, maybe 50. I'm not sure, but you guys can watch that video as well. But after streaming for some time, I realized that it's not for me, and I made a whole video about it. Like, there was a lot of negativity on streaming. It just wasn't for me. I'd just rather be the guy that makes the videos and give people help that actually want help. I didn't want to get on camera and it's just a bunch of trolls coming at me just for some money. I didn't like that. And I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, if I was in your position, I would have did this, that, and the third." I agree. I was in a very privileged position, but again, it is not for me. So I'm not going to keep doing something that I started to hate. I got on for good reason, and it was a lot of things that ruined it for me because I didn't expect it to be that way. And here we are. I took a break, and I started focusing on giving people advice, which is the videos that you see now, including this one. It's more tailored to like life advice, YouTube advice, and really just like very low effort. I don't want to say low effort because that can easily be compared to like low quality and things of that nature, but it's low effort in the sense that anybody can do it. And I think a lot of people like overthink the process of like creating a new YouTube channel that can actually blow up. And this advice can be applied to any social media platform. But I focus on YouTube because if you master YouTube, you can master anything else with ease. Right? So again, I started focusing on this. This video made $1,000, 260K, right? And this is really good because at the time I had like 60, 70,000 subscribers when I uploaded this video. Now we're at 100,000. See the effect? I had another video. I made another version, right? 34,000 views. We made $200 on it, right? You got to realize that these little small $200, $300, $400, $500, it snowballs. And that's when you get the months where you make $6,000, $8,000, even $3,000.